Call of Duty, a legacy of hype and heartbreak. The Call of Duty franchise is no stranger to hype. For years it dominated the gaming world, each new installment greeted with a frenzy of anticipation. Millions of players eagerly awaited the next adrenaline-fueled campaign, the next evolution of multiplayer mayhem. But somewhere along the line that excitement started to wane. The annual releases, once a hallmark of the series, began to feel less like events and more like obligations. The magic, it seemed, was fading, and then came Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, a pricey blast from the past. 2023's Modern Warfare 3 wasn't just another sequel, it was a highly anticipated release that had fans buzzing with excitement and curiosity. It was a direct continuation of the rebooted Modern Warfare 2, a decision that immediately raised eyebrows. This choice to follow up directly on the rebooted storyline was both bold and risky, sparking intense discussions among the gaming community. Priced at a hefty $70, the game promised a return to the gritty realism and intense action that had made the original Modern Warfare trilogy so iconic. The price tag, however, was a point of contention, with many wondering if the game could justify such a cost. Fans hoped for a worthy successor, a game that would recapture the glory days of Call of Duty. The nostalgia was palpable, with many reminiscing about the countless hours spent on the original trilogy. But as the release date approached, a sense of unease began to creep in. Questions about the game's quality and whether it could live up to the hype started to surface. Could this truly be a full-fledged sequel, or was it something else entirely? The community was divided, with some eagerly awaiting the release and others cautiously optimistic, hoping that the game would not disappoint. Deja vu all over again. MW3's DLC dilemma. The whispers started quietly, but they quickly grew into a roar. Gamers everywhere began to voice their concerns and frustrations. Modern Warfare 3, some players argued, felt less like a brand new game and more like an expensive expansion pack for its predecessor. The similarities were undeniable, and the community was quick to notice. Many of the maps were recycled or slightly modified versions of those found in Modern Warfare 2. This led to a sense of déjà vu for many players who had invested countless hours in the previous game. The gameplay mechanics, while polished, offered little in the way of innovation. Players found themselves executing the same maneuvers and strategies they had mastered in Modern Warfare 2. Even the story mode, a supposed highlight of the release, felt like an extended epilogue rather than a compelling narrative in its own right. The plot seemed to lack the depth and excitement that fans had come to expect from the franchise. The $70 price tag, once a point of pride for a AAA title, now felt like an insult. Players questioned whether the game was worth the hefty price, especially given the recycled content and lack of new features. As a result, many gamers began to explore other options, seeking out new and innovative titles that offered fresh experiences. The disappointment with Modern Warfare 3's DLC dilemma left a lasting impact on the community. Online petitions and social media posts criticizing the game flooded the internet. The community's voice was loud and clear. They wanted more value for their money and a truly new gaming experience. In response, the developers had to address the community's concerns, promising future updates and improvements. However, the damage had already been done, and the trust between the developers and the players had been shaken. Only time will tell if Modern Warfare 3 can redeem itself in the eyes of its fans. For now, the DLC dilemma serves as a cautionary tale for the gaming industry. Gamers cry foul, the backlash begins. The gaming community, never shy about voicing its opinions, erupted. Forums and social media platforms became battlegrounds for heated debates. Was Modern Warfare 3 a shameless cash grab, a cynical attempt to capitalize on nostalgia? Or was it a misunderstood masterpiece, a victim of unrealistic expectations? The arguments raged on, but one thing was clear: the goodwill that Call of Duty had once enjoyed was rapidly evaporating. The once adoring fans felt betrayed, their loyalty tested. Central to the criticism was the feeling that Modern Warfare 3 was, at its core, a reskinned version of its predecessor. The movement system, a key element of any first-person shooter, remained largely unchanged. The tried-and-true formula, while familiar, felt stale and uninspired. Where were the groundbreaking innovations, the gameplay-altering additions that had come to define the franchise's evolution? Modern Warfare 3, it seemed, was content to rest on its laurels. offering a polished but ultimately uninspired experience. The lack of innovation left players feeling underwhelmed, questioning the game's true value. The controversy surrounding Modern Warfare 3's price tag highlighted a growing tension in the gaming industry. Gamers felt the pinch as prices soared, sparking debates and protests. The question on everyone's mind was whether this was a necessary evolution or a blatant cash grab. As development costs skyrocket, publishers are under increasing pressure to maximize profits. The intricate graphics, expansive worlds, and immersive experiences come at a steep price. Developers pour countless hours and resources into creating these masterpieces, but the financial burden is immense. But at what point does the pursuit of revenue overshadow the commitment to delivering a quality product? Gamers are left wondering if their favorite franchises are being sacrificed on the altar of profit. Reviews and feedback often reflect this growing discontent. Was Modern Warfare 3 a calculated risk, a gamble that backfired spectacularly? Or was it a bold move that simply didn't resonate with its audience? The mixed reactions and polarizing reviews suggest a complex narrative. Or was it a symptom of a larger trend, a sign that the industry was losing touch with its core audience? Industry experts and analysts debate whether this is an isolated incident or indicative of a broader disconnect. The debate over value versus price became a defining characteristic of the Modern Warfare 3 saga. Gamers and critics alike continue to discuss and dissect the implications, searching for a balance between innovation and exploitation in the ever-evolving world of gaming. The disappointment surrounding Modern Warfare 3 extended beyond the game itself. It spoke to a growing sense of unease within the gaming community, a feeling that beloved franchises were being milked for every last dollar, their legacies tarnished by corporate greed. The passion for gaming remained as strong as ever, but the trust between creators and consumers had been shaken. The question became, could that trust be rebuilt? The future of the Call of Duty franchise hangs in the balance. Modern Warfare 3's reception served as a wake-up call, a stark reminder that even the most successful franchises are not immune to the consequences of complacency. To recapture its former glory, Call of Duty must evolve. It needs to rediscover its innovative spirit, to deliver experiences that are not merely rehashes of past glories, but bold steps forward. The question is, are the developers up to the challenge?